All right, next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go over a temperament test. There's 3 of them that I'm going to show you here. And the first one is more of like a cradle. When you get an older dog, you may need to do this. You get a dog at the pound. Or you do it with a puppy when you first get a dog, 8 weeks old. Take the dog, put it over on its back. If the dog's submitting like this is a good sign. She's relaxed. She's allowing me to look in her mouth, look in her ears, squeeze her paws, play with her, pull on her hair. That's a good sign. That's a dog that will be able to handle children and things like that. If a dog is a fighter and starts to squirm and tries to get up, and some dogs may do that. That is somewhat normal. What you want to do is just maybe grab by the scruff and say, stop it. And if the dog responds to that, great. That's a good sign. If the dog doesn't, that's not a good sign. So that's the cradle test. And the next one, okay. And you allow the dog up on your own terms, where you say, okay, come on up. The dog's not fighting to get up. That's not a good sign either. Take the set of keys. The dog's down, and the puppy's running around. This is mostly for puppies. You have a puppy there, throw the set of keys down. She just looks at him. Doesn't have much interest. That's okay. That's a good sign. The dog that maybe goes over, a puppy runs over, grabs him, and runs off with him, that's maybe a dog that's going to be a little bit too excitable. The other sign is if the dog backs off and runs away or moves away and is fearful, that's not a good sign. So the sign you want to see is maybe curiosity, goes up to him, smells him, looks at him, walks away, or just looks at him. That's a good noise sensitivity test. The next one would be an attraction test. If you have an older dog or even a puppy, maybe just have a 20-foot line on her. Go to an open space kind of like this. Now I'm going to put this lead down. This is a shorter lead. Normally you should use a longer one, but I trust Jamie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have her walk around. And as the dog's wandering off, maybe gets interested in something and starts smelling something, that's when you bend down and go, hey, hey puppy, hey puppy. And if the dog comes over to you and is happy and wants to see you, that's a great sign. It's going to be easier to train. Whereas the dog maybe starts to run off or take off on you, or just not listen to you at all, or ignore you, no interest at all, those are not good signs.